I pull the black leather glove from my left hand, take a moment, knowing that this is about to suck and probably leave me with a residual opiate hangover. He'll have touched this door as much high as straight, and the former is going to kick my medulla in its balls. Another breath, readying myself, before I lay bare skin on the door. Getting reads off inanimate objects isn't so bad. There's a jolt, a spasm up the spinal cord, a punch at the base of the neck. It's worse if the object is older. This door is cheap, a thin veneer posing as wood, 10 years old at a push. Its earliest sense memories are of the factory it was made in, from my chimera of original materials. The girl was here before her disappearance, and had been here regularly before that. She honestly didn't seem the type from the photos or the way her parents talked about her. But what her parents know, all they see is their sweet little girl. They don't know her. Nobody ever knows anyone. Not like a sensitive can know them. She didn't want to show the cracks, let her doting folks see the stress she was under. When she first came here, she was just after something to help her concentrate. He dealt at the door back then, flogged whatever Adderall or Ritalin knockoff was cheap at the time. The more she visited, the more he took to her, the more he fantasized about her, the more he pushed on her to manipulate the situation. Pretty soon, the deals were going on in the apartment, but that's all the door can tell me. I pull out of the reed, lift my fingertips from the veneer. I've got everything I can from the door. There's only so much of the story it was going to be able to tell. I turn the key in the lock and slowly, silently, lean my shoulder against it, pushing it wider without making skin contact, knowing that the hinges will creak as their arc hits around 30 degrees. I know that because the sense memories are still floating around in my head. Not just memories of the girl and her deals, but all the deals and all the girls. All the junkies, all the dealers. Not to mention neighbors banging their fists on the door to complain about the noise. If someone touched the door, I've got the memory of it. Carpeting throughout the apartment, I can get a read on all the footfall and narratives without having to venture too deep into the flat, risk ending up on the wrong side of the guy's steak knife. I bend down onto one knee and let my hand make contact with the scratchy, discolored fibers. The carpet doesn't have sense memories from before the discount carpet warehouse, where it was priced at 50 pence a square meter. The guy still felt like he was overcharging for it, given that his dog pissed all over the roll. There's a nice memory of a close-up of a dachshund's urethra, which I really don't need floating around the inside of my head. There are too many memories of scumbags who've trodden their shit-stained boots through here. Sensitivity is an art, not a science. Found her, but it's not pretty. When she was short on cash, she offered herself to him. Handjobs at first, but soon she was part-exchanging pussy for a score. But that's too far along, I'm missing something. Door deals became hallway deals, became sit-down and smoke deals. "What the fuck you think you're doing, la?" shouts a voice. For a moment I wonder if it's a memory, but deep down, I already know it's not. Pull out of the sense memories and look up. He's wiry, twitchy, shifting on the balls of his feet like a kid that needs to go take a piss. Could go for a shot to the balls and a headbutt as he kneels over. A quick glance to his crotch, dry semen crusting around the fly. Hit that with my ungloved fists and I'll get a first-person view of the inside of his scrotum until I load his shot clumsily into a sock. Rather take the punch I see coming, elbow cocking like the hammer of a short-range pistol made of bone. He doesn't have the muscle mass to do serious damage. What's another broken nose? The friends I have left tell me I get punched in the face too much. I like to think I get punched in the face just the right amount, and by the right people.